Tina and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing something that I wanted to do for such a long time. I'm not even kidding. You can ask anybody that's in my life that's close to me, any friends and family of mine. I wanted to do this for like a year now. It is to follow a makeup tutorial of another beauty guru here on YouTube. And that is because I wanted to kind of prove a point. I wanted to show something. 90% of the comments that I get are of people who tried my tutorials and really liked it and that it worked for them, but there are always these 10% of people who say, well, I tried it, it looks great on you, but it doesn't look as great on me. And I wanted to do a makeup tutorial, a video like that, following a tutorial of somebody else on YouTube, just to show you that you don't have to use the same products. Obviously, we don't all have the same products. Obviously, we don't have the same face shape, eye shape, but it still doesn't mean that you can't follow makeup tutorials here on YouTube and try and do and recreate looks, because it will look great eventually. It just won't look the exact same as it looks on the other person that's doing the makeup tutorial, if that makes sense. And I really wanted to prove this point and show you that you can use the products that you have at home on your other and different face shape and eye shape and still get a pretty look without expecting it to look the exact same as it looks on the person that does the tutorial. So nowadays there's this trend of people following other people's makeup tutorials, and it's such a cool trend. But once I saw it going on, I was like, come on, I wanted to do this for such a long time. But anyway, I think this is the perfect time to do this. So, because this trend is going on, why not now? What's better time than now? So I am going to be following a CARLI BYBEL makeup tutorial. I love how this turned out. I love it so much. The techniques that she does are so different than mine, but still, I had so much fun recreating this look, and I think I'm going to recreate some more looks in the future. I think this is the first time that I actually recreate everything step by step, but I think I don't have any of the products that she used, so I'm going to use different products, similar but different, to create this look. So if you want to see how I did this, then just keep on watching. Okay, let's get started.
Thank you for watching. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this full face makeup look right here. It's been so long since I've done a makeup video, a full face one like that. But today I'm back, so if you want to see how I do my full face routine as well as how to get this eye makeup look right here, then please keep watching. To start off today's look, I'm going to be moisturizing my face.
Don't have a moisturizer, so I'm just going to prime my face with the Scandinavia makeup primer spray. This is the oil control one.
To prime my face, I'm using Too Faced Hangover Primer.
So I don't have that. I'm going to be using the NYX Shine Killer. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation because that's the one that I currently use.
So for foundation, I'm using my Graftobian Warm Palette.
So she's using a beauty sponge, so I'm going to use a beauty blender. How satisfying it is to use a freshly new, brand new opened beauty blender.
I just wanted to thank you guys so much. I look really cute right now. August was 5 years since I started my channel, and it's so funny because I always get the same question asked like over and over again, like, how did you start it? Like, what made you start it? The only reason I started doing YouTube was because I would freelance and people would ask me how I did my own makeup, and I really just figured it'd be an easy way to like direct my clients to like one video and be like, okay, if you like my eyeshadow, this is how I did it. So that was really my main reason for starting. And it's funny because like so many people in my hometown made fun of me, and it was like so weird to like record yourself doing makeup and put it on YouTube, but it's been
such a long time since I've used foundation all over my face. I usually only apply it on my nose because of the redness that I have on my nose, but I can't remember when was the last time that I applied foundation all over my face.
But I'm using this LA Girl in Toast. I go back and forth between...
Okay, so I don't have that. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. I'm going to take this color and I'm going to use a brush because she has this little applicator. I don't have that, so I'm just going to use a flat foundation brush to apply that. So she's applying a little bit under the nose and on the sides.
this brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna contour with the cream a little bit. So whenever I'm going like picking up this brown shade right here, and I'm just gonna contour.
So I'm going to use the same color for that.
So whenever I'm going like out for like an event or something more formal, this is the makeup that I'll do. It just lasts so much longer when you do cream and then powder over it. So this is like my go-to going out or like event makeup.
I never did that.
And then we're just gonna blend it out.
Okay, I can't see the type of brush that she's using. I'm just going to take one of these, like synthetic ones, I think. Probably gonna use, I don't even know. Maybe like that one. This is the Sigma 4DHD Kabuki.
Concealer for a really long time now. I've used this the past 4 or 5 times already, and
I'm going to use the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer, and I'm going to be using the Sigma P82 brush. I never use brushes when applying concealer under my eyes. I always use my finger. Let's try and apply it with a brush like she does. It's poking my eye a little. That's not enough. Oh, so now she's taking some kind of powder and applying it under her eyes with the beauty sponge. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder just because that's what I use to set my under eyes, but I never use a sponge to apply that. I actually always use a brush, so this is going to be so weird for me.
I'm also going to apply that right here.
That's so weird for me. Huh? Oh my gosh. That feels so weird.
So for my smile lines, I'm just going to go and then set them. And a little bit on my forehead because it's super shiny. So next for brows, I'm using my Brow Wiz in the color Granite. My little other...
I don't have a Brow Wiz, but I do have the Anastasia Beverly Hills the Brow Pomade, so I'm going to use that. I have to say that my under eyes feel so, like, tight right now. Oh my god. Okay, never done this before. Never done this before. So I'm going to be using the Sigma E65 angle brush and just fill in my brows with that.
And then I'm filling them in with the Ebony Brow Powder as well.
I'm gonna skip this step because I already filled them in.
So next I'm just gonna brush away all of that powder. The reason that I only apply it like right under my eyes is because that's where I get the creases. And then for all of this area, I'm gonna set with like a foundation powder because it gives a little bit more of a full coverage. So with my Kat Von D foundation powder in light 48, I'm going to set the highlighted areas that I didn't set with my Ben Nye powder.
Sigma F50 and the Essence Color Correcting Mattifying
So I don't know if you guys can see much on camera, but it just really like smooths it out. And like I said, this area gets a little more textured than any other area, so the foundation powder just really smooths it. Plus it like makes those lines next to your nose disappear. So for me and my nose contour, that's like really important, because when we can hide the shadows on the side and then like recreate shadows on our nose, that's when your nose contour is gonna look the most real. It's cracking. So I have my Sigma E45. This is my nose contour brush.
I have the E45. Gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour.
I'm dipping a little bit of each color, and then I'm just gonna go over the cream contour, and that's gonna set it, and it's also gonna emphasize the darkness. I have such a light hand when I'm doing this. You don't wanna like apply too much powder, because you wanna put like enough that you can cover it, but not too much that like the lines are gonna stay like super dark. And just lately I've been doing like that line across, like right here, because that's gonna help like lift this part. And then back in with the Kat Von D powder.
That feels too dark. Let me just blend it out a little. That's too dark.
And just apply it very lightly over the dark, and then it's gonna blend all of that in. Crazy, right? Moving on to eyes, I'm using the
okay, we're moving on to the eyes. Naked Heat palette and the E35 brush by Sigma.
Into my crease. Next up, with the same brush, I'm picking up the color Real Gar, which is a bright orange, and I'm applying that in my crease as well.
I don't have anything orangey like that. I'm going to be using the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Melrose. I don't know.
With a smaller blending brush, I'm picking up the color Cypress Umber, and I'm applying that on the outer V of
Lorac
my eye.
Pro 3 Dark Brown, Sigma E45.
And I'm also picking up a little bit of the Antique Bronze, and I'm blending that in from the outer V towards the outer half of my
Rose
eye.
Bronze from the Lorac Pro 3.
Grabbing the hot pink color, which is Love Letter, and the same small blending brush, I'm then applying that.
I don't have anything like that pink color. I'm going to take Rouge from the Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette. I feel like mine looks so much messier than hers. I don't have a gel liner. I'm going to be using a liquid pen liner. This is the Ciate Fierce Flicks.
For lashes, I'm using House of Lashes Iconic. They are definitely one of my favorites.
I'm going to use the Vegas Nay lashes by Eyler in Easy Elegance.
Larger and you want a really nice dramatic lash, I definitely recommend this one. These are one of my personal favorites. Next, I'm picking up this more.
Wait, did you put any mascara on? Did I miss it? MAC 219, same rouge color.
Morphe Pressed Pigment in the color Untamed, and I'm applying this on my lower lash line. I'm then picking up Cypress Umber, and I'm applying that on the outer half of my lower lash line. And then under both of those colors, I am using the color Burnt Orange, and I'm just applying that right underneath. And a little bit of Real Gar as well. And I'm extending my lower lash line a little further down than I normally would. It's gonna give it that more dramatic look. And then I'm just applying a little bit of mascara.
There we go.
And then I'm grabbing this second highlight shade from my palette, and I'm going to highlight under my brows.
I think I'm gonna take the Galactic Face Glow in
Thanksgiving?
Natural for that.
This year we're going, usually we have to like split it up because my family will do it and Brett's family will do it, but this year we're just gonna go to Brett's side, everyone on my family. So I'm also gonna apply that same highlight shade after I wipe this mascara off, down the center of my nose. And then I'm also applying this in my tear ducts. And I like to take my highlight and put it up against my contour line, so it just emphasizes it a little bit more.
I never did that.
And then lip. So I forgot it was broken. I'm using my Kat Von D palette.
Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer.
Also, before I had their 20% off sale, I purchased the new hard case Kat Von D palette. So if you run out of one color, you can buy like the magnetic pans for it. So I did purchase that one, but I wanted to wait until this one was used up to start using that. But now that this one broke, I may have to start using that a little sooner. So my mom's 55th birthday is coming up, so since it's a big one, I'm planned a trip to take her to the Bahamas. So that'll be fun. That's my plans for the beginning of December. I forgot to set my brows, so I'm just using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Honestly, like, I used to do this before I would do all my makeup, but I feel like doing it after is better because sometimes when you're applying like bronzer or foundation or bronzer or like powder or anything, it can lighten your brows a bit. So I'm going to line my lips with Chi liner.
I don't have that. I'm going to be using the ColourPop I'm Yours liner.
And then I'm just gonna like smudge it all over my lips because I applied that agave mask, so it's leaving it like pretty conditioned. So
no, that's too light.
That's all I did. I just used a little lip liner. And then
I'm gonna use a little bit of freaking frack on top.
And for blush, I'm using by Charlotte Tilbury the Ecstasy Blush.
I'm going to be using the Milani Luminous.
There's a little shimmer in it, which is really, really pretty. And to like tone everything down, I'm just using a little bit more of this powder and a large
MAC Mineralized Can Finish Natural Sigma E20.
brush. It's completely gone, but I will list it for you guys. And I'm just gonna do like circular motions just because you could see like it's a little harsh.
In an Avia Makeup Finishing Spray, the Oil
Slay All
Control one.
Day Lavender Setting Spray. I have a code that gets everything 45% off for Black Friday, so I will list that below for you guys. And I'm just gonna apply this all over my face. And I have another right here.
So yeah, that is the finished look. I don't know, I do like how it looks like, but I feel like, I don't know, it was so different for me to do all these steps. I do feel like I look like the makeup feel that it gives, it's more of a CARLI BYBEL feel to it. Actually, I do love it a lot. Just the techniques that were involved in this tutorial and this makeup routine were so different to me. If it was the mascara applying mascara after the lashes, and also the, I don't know, applying powder at the end to blend everything out, the places where she applies highlighter, everything was so different for me. But I do love the finished result. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna wear this a lot. Cool, love it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you liked it, if you like how it turned out, if there are any other makeup tutorials by other beauty gurus here on YouTube that you want me to recreate. Definitely let me know that in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I am going to link the CARLI BYBEL makeup tutorial that I followed in the description box below, as well as a list of all the products that I used. So make sure to check that out. Don't forget to click the little bell button to get notified every time I upload a video, which is twice a week, usually Tuesdays and Saturdays. And hopefully I'm going to talk to you all on Tuesday. Bye.